I'm JC at Motorcycle Superstore, and I'm standing here in Bend, Oregon, just outside of the Giant Loop headquarters. This is a company that started in 2008, and they make these products you see behind me. They're highly technical pieces of luggage for your dual sport and adventure touring style needs. However, I want to mention that a lot of these products, even though they're fairly dual sport or adventure touring oriented, can definitely be used for street bike applications as well. So really pay attention and be a little creative in how you might use them on your bike. Let's talk about some generalities here. Now, essentially, what they've come to be known for is this unique U-shaped design. And what this does is it gives you several advantages. First off, it's very easy to access from both sides. It has a zipper that runs all the way across the top, but also it gives you more mobility on the motorcycle itself. If you're riding your bike aggressively, particularly for the off-road segments, you need to be standing up, you're moving around, you're shifting your weight backwards, and saddlebags generally inhibit that. So what this allows is for you to get forward and back on your motorcycle because they sit at more of a canted angle. So what that does, gives you great mobility. You can now ride harder. Also, some of the things you're going to find common themes throughout: heavy duty materials. These are designed and manufactured here in the United States. They use a heavy waterproof based material. It's essentially a 22 millimeter vinyl coated polyester, YKK zippers, heavy duty nylon webbing, and reinforcements from ballistic nylon as well on these areas that are going to hit the ground when you crash. So let me give you an overview on their saddlebags. Essentially what we're talking about here today, as we move from this side to my left, it's going to be smallest to largest. So over here we have the MoJavi. And the MoJavi bag is designed really for small displacement bikes or smaller bikes that have no passenger foot pegs. So it's going to mount to your subframe, a mounting point is somewhere in that vicinity. It's very universal in the way that it comes. Now, this is going to give you light duty storage. So if you need more than this, now you're talking about the Coyote. This is the next step up. You have 14 liters of storage over there, 39 liters of storage here. And this essentially is designed for the same types of bikes. It's not designed to hook to the passenger pegs. It's going to sit more at that angle, and it's going to give you that increased volume. One thing that you'll note with this bag and these two over here as well is they come with heat shields to help protect them from your exhaust pipe. They also come with dry bags to stuff inside to give you even further waterproofing protection. So if you don't have what you need in the Coyote, if you got a little bit more, or if you have a bigger bike, then you can look over here. Now this is going to be even greater capacity, 60 liters of capacity from this. It's called the Great Basin bag. And again, very similar in the design. However, it's not quite as much of an angle, sits a little bit more upright, and it's essentially designed to be tied down to the passenger foot peg. So it's going to work best for bikes. This is actually a Honda 500. So some of those larger, maybe street bikes or the adventure touring segments as you get into those larger machines. Again, comes with the heat shield and those dry bags inside as well. And the last thing we want to talk about, these are the biggest of all, 70 liters capacity. This is the Siskiyou pannier setup. And essentially it's a soft pannier setup. It replaces your hard boxes. These are definitely designed for those larger bikes. Bikes that have luggage racks built in to give it a little bit more support are going to be great for it, although it doesn't necessarily need those. Entry from the top is a little bit different. Here's the dry bag that you can see gets stuffed inside. Also, these do feature additional carrying capacity up front, so you can carry fuel jugs, whatever you might need to stuff in there as well. So if you're looking for the utmost in space and cargo, this is definitely the way to go. It's a big Velcro system on the top, so it's very easy to adapt to whatever bike you might be using. We're going to have individual information on each of these products on those product pages. So if you got questions about those, if you'd like to see further details, go ahead and check those out. But that does it essentially for their saddlebag lineup. Now let's move into their tank bag offerings.